Child of God, have this bothered you that of all the ministries we have in the Bible, prayer is not one of them? Prayer is not a ministry. The ministry of prayer does not exist in the Bible. Why? Because everyone is called to pray. Every believer is called to pray. All believers everywhere are called to pray. So there are no certain believers who have the privilege of having prayer as their ministry so that they can pray for others, or others will go to them to pray for them. That doesn't exist in the Bible. Okay? So today we have prayer houses and people who take pleasure in going to so-called prayer champions or prayer warriors to pray for them. That's an abnormality. It's not God's ordained pattern. Why? Jesus did not give the gift of prayer to the selected few. Every child of God is called to pray. Why? Because prayer is a personal affair with God. Prayer is a personal affair with God. We see right from the time of creation in the book of Genesis chapter 1 and 2, and then the story of Adam, we are told that in the cool of the day, God came down and communed with man every day. That is prayer. That is fellowship. That is a personal relationship with God. That is prayer. So another person should not relate with God on your behalf for you. If you contract prayer to others, that's exactly what you are doing. You are saying others should determine your case with God, which is abnormal. It's abnormal. So God expects us to pray. We see also in the Bible, Jesus never prayed with his disciples. He never prayed with his disciples. He always prayed alone with God. That is, prayer is a personal affair with God. So nobody should take your place of prayer with God. You must have the habit, build that habit of prayer, fellowshipping with God. That is where you draw strength. That's where you draw direction. That's where you get power to fulfill your life assignment as a child of God. We are told in the book of Mark, Jesus woke up very early before daytime, and then he goes into a quiet place and prays. In fact, Bible scholars say from that passage that Jesus woke up 3 a.m. and then he spent an average of 4 hours praying with God. So that obviously was the secret of his power, dominion, exploit. The success he recorded is as a result of the quality time he spent with God in prayer. So for you and I as believers, as citizens in the kingdom, we should know that quality time in prayer with God is a great investment. Quality time in prayer with God is a great investment that will help you to fulfill your destiny, as it brings the resources of God, it brings the power of God to bear in your life. The time you spend with God in private will lead to powerful display in the public with man, and then in less time. Private time with God in prayer will produce powerful display in public with man and in less time. So your public success is limited to your private success in the place of prayer.